So, Love Them Knives channel here. I'll tell you what, Ferrum Forge Falcon, this was the MassDrop special. Titanium frame lock flipper, little knife, not really a big knife. S35VN. There's my number on my numbered edition, 876. So, no, one of our viewers, who I shall not name, got in on the first 500. Am I already messing this thing up? Did I do this? Oh my God. In any case, so I don't think I've been jumbling around with anything else. Oh yeah, I'll get to this later. Okay, Ferrum Forge Falcon comes in a box like this from MassDrop. Ferrum Forge had We Knives make these knives, and they were like 125 bucks a piece. And I go, for 125 bucks for a Ferrum Forge design made by We Knives, and We Knives is very, very high quality knife maker in my book. And I looked at this design and I go, this is really cool design. Man, this would be an awesome knife at 9 inches overall. But it ain't. But you know what? Then again, in a way, this is a really cool knife, even smaller. There's a lot of charm to this knife. Look at that lockup. Ooh, that's light, baby. That's like 15%. It's got a hardened steel insert in the lock bar. There's the back spacer, integrated lanyard hole. How cool is that, huh? There's your pocket clip, milled. Right hand tip up. Left hand, I don't know. Do these two screws convert? Wow, looks like they could, doesn't it? I don't know. I never read the paperwork to see if that can really go like that, but it looks like it's a potential. Otherwise, why the screw hole, right? So that's interesting. Yeah, cool knife. Really, really hard detent. I mean, the detent is like a demon from hell. It's a lot of detent. I'm not sure it needs that much detent, but I talk about snappy flipper and I talk about swing and gate. Baby, this is the snappy, as snappy from a 0 to 10 on the snappy scale. Now we're making a whole new scale. It's a 10. It's a 10 and a half. This is Snapola. This is Snap City. This is really, yes it is. It's a satin grind. Look at that choil. This thing, of course, doesn't fit my hand, I mean, it's like, what do I do out here? What you do is you go forward like that. Then everybody moves over on the bench. You got the whole squad sitting there. Wow. Tip control city. And look at this. Yeah. Get right on there. And there you go. Time to cut something, by God. I'm cutting you down. How about that? Yeah. I got my anger out, at least. This thing's nice and sharp. And I have to laugh because, MassDrop, they're all right. They sent this to my old address that I haven't lived at for 2 years. But other than that, I'm going, how do you get that address? I got this in May. I mean, I ordered it on the drop in May. And I get it in October. What? That wasn't 2 years ago. I don't know where they came up with it. I checked my account. My account has my current address. So freaky. And I got 2 of these. One for Martin over in the Netherlands because he said, he was coming up. The drop ended like the 15th of May. Okay. And 2017. And he emailed me like on the 13th and goes, crap, can you grab one for me? And I go, yeah, good thing I had some money in my account, right? So I got one for him too. And of course he paid me as quick as he could. But I mean, I got to the drop because I think his paycheck was going to be like on the 17th. And he's like, So, I mean, and then it's like, why panic? Because as soon as these got distributed, and my buddy Wes up in New York got his like way before because he was in the first 500. and this is not in the first 500. And so Martin and my knives came like 2 weeks later. And what was hilarious is that MassDrop gets the knives. Oh, they send you an email. Oh, we've received the knives, and it's early because we didn't expect these things until like late November into early December. So they tamp down your expectations and then they over deliver. So that's kind of fun when they do that, because then at least you feel like they've really done a good job for you. In any case, so. Oh, well, but these knives, we're gonna go through them and look through them and make sure everything's correct and the quality's right and all this kind of stuff before we ship them. When I got mine, it was in the oily skin or whatever. I mean, nobody had pulled this out and checked it. So I don't know. I don't know what they meant by correct or we're checking the product or whatever, because they don't. I mean, they're not going in there and actually checking fit and finish or whether your knife is defective or anything. That ain't happening. So I guess it maybe gives them time to kind of make sure they got the addresses, the names properly, that kind of thing. So they got names matched up with orders, and I think that's what they're really addressing there. Nice, though. Ferrum Forge, really cool knife, small knife, not a very big one. Check the para too. Wow, it looks like a Gigantes compared to the Falcon, right? And this is just kind of your standard EDC, 8 inches overall, What? That is amazing, huh? Even the blade. If this is 3 inches, that's about all it is. And I've been messing with it for a little while, so I can't remember, because it's come and gone off my inspection table. Look at that. Yeah, it's a wee bit of a knife, it is, Patty. If you haven't checked out Patty Potato Peeler's YouTube site, you ought to. Can't get over, he's got this Irish accent. Isn't that weird? He lives in Northern Ireland. Go figure. But he's just an absolute hoot. Crazy guy. He's almost as nuts as I am. Maybe not quite. Comes in this box. FerrumForge.com. There's your barcode. Serial number is on the box. The box was less than pristine when it arrived. That's that MassDrop, quality control check, isn't it? Oh, I don't give a crap. Comes in this pouch, zipper pouch. Does MassDrop make sure and get their name on these things? Oh my God. I got the Crux coming too, by the way, The Crux is going to be a bigger knife than this, so fear not. And it comes with a MassDrop / Ferrum Forge polishing cloth, microfiber, enough silica pouches to make snack food for the team. And there you go. Nice big fuzzy zipper pouch. That's good. That works. So should we get Big Yellow out here? Come on, let's get some real numbers together. This is it's a wee bit of a knife, it is. But I'm really starting to warm up to some of these smaller knives. They're just cool. Easy to throw in the pocket and take with you. Not quite 3 inches. It's close. You keep moving this tape measure down under this choil and you got 3. So let's just call it 3. And let's call it small. 6 5/8 overall, which is 16, not quite 17 centimeters. So you got what? You got 75 millimeter blade, something like that. Blade stock. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Probably 3 millimeter at the most. No. Well, that can't be 0.152 inches. That's almost 4 millimeter stock. That's pretty heavy stock for a little knife, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Let's do another check. Yeah, it is. Wow, that's kind of insane. 12.6, so right at a half inch. So really, it's not slender. I mean, it's not slender compared to some knives like the Para 2. It's actually a thicker overall knife, handle-wise and blade stock-wise. How crazy is that? If you can see. If I can get all this black stuff out of the way, get out. See? Yeah, that's amazing. Wow, different. Wonder what it weighs then. It's not super light. Hey, let's check out in the middle here. Let's take a look through here. So somebody's lazy. They ain't milling any material out of the handle to do anything for the weight. So let's see what the weight comes down to, because I mean it's a chunk of change for as small as it is. Well, 3.8. So that's as heavy as the full-size grip. I mean, this is what, 3.8? I'll bet it's about 3.8. Let's get grams first. Okay, 101 grams, right? Okay, 3.6. Try and remember that number because I can't. Oh, okay, 4.1. Okay, I thought this was more like 3.8. But this is just a few tenths heavier than this. I mean, check that out, right? Whew. Baby, that's a chunk of change for as small as that is. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Wow. That's 4.1. You know, I kept having that in my head that it was 3 point. Well, okay, now I've lost my mind. What's the Para? That's the 3.8. Okay. Same weight. I mean, about twice as long. Same weight. So it's a little chunk of demon change, you know? It really is. It's a good looking design, though. I'm digging it already. Nice, smooth, you know, it's kind of a bead blast frame here. Really slender, but fairly long pocket clip. Not deep carry. Look at these finger choils in here. Grooves, whatever. You know, you can lay it down, or you can go forward and lay it down here. So it you know, this is really comfortable. This, it's okay. I mean, but you know, this little edge contour here can kind of, you know, your finger can kind of come in there and tuck in for a little bit of contact. No hot spots here because the pocket clip, not a problem. Reverse grip. Well, you know, you know, your last finger's trying to get on the rack. But yeah, it's yeah. Oh, wow, it's tight. You know, it's really, it feels like it's really kind of grabbing you. Not a lot of traction. This is fairly smooth. Good looking knife though, don't you think? Have we got enough shit on the table? Really, swear to God. We just end up with a mess at the end of my review. Yeah. Nothing fancy about the pivot though, is there? I mean, we didn't do anything stylistically, but you know, it's $125. Oh, okay. So did I say this? I didn't say this. Okay. So they came back out with another drop on these. Okay. So this is like the very end of October, but I think on, it was the very end of October, about the 26th or 5th, I think, is when MassDrop came back out. And a lot of people had missed these. Obviously, there was an outcry for more. And so all of them from the beginning had already been delivered. So I guess we're going to do some more, right? So what happened? And I saw like 2 hours before the drop ended. Too bad I should have jumped. I was thinking about jumping on camera and alerting you guys, but 2 hours before the drop ended, there was like 2,200 orders for this. So here goes another 2,200 of them. Wow, that's amazing. I think it was around 22, 23, 2,400 on the first drop. Now, I don't know. I mean, the Crux is coming. I already got an email that it's on its way, but I wonder if they're going to do another run of them as well. We'll see how that goes. But this is really a handsome little knife. And for $125, yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I think it's really a nice little piece. I really do. It's, as far as carrying a small knife, even though it's not like super light, I mean, it's nothing like this. I mean, this is like under 2 ounces. And you know, a lot of your smaller knives are in that range. So this is a good chunk for that. It really weighs as much as a normal, you know, size and weight EDC. But still, there's a lot about this design I really like. Really high grind on there. Good slicer there. You know, pretty good contact patch. You know, most flippers are kind of like that. But look at this. See that? That's pretty good contact being a flipper. I mean, it's almost to dead on. Little bit, there's a little bit of light under there, right? Under the backside of that blade. Other than that, that's pretty close. Nice blade design. Good for piercing. Got kind of a reinforced tip up here. You can see this grind coming down. It's not bad. This little opening here in the blade, I don't know. As far as being able to use that to flick, that is really strong detent. I just don't see this as being that flickable or middle finger type thing. I haven't even tried it. And I don't know if I want to try it. The flipper's great, but it snaps. Because detent is, it's the detent from hell. I swear to God it is. That is, man, that's an 8.5, 9. That is strong detent. If you live in Canada where you can't have gravity flip knives, you're good with this one. I'll tell you that, brother. Absolutely. Take another look. They got their Ferrum Forge insignia on here. Good little knife. Great, cool design. A little bit of a backspacer there, don't you think? Good slabs of titanium. Some jimping here up on top for the thumb. Big, huge choil on the bottom. Comfortable finger grooves on the handle. Well, what would you expect? Ferrum Forge, you know? That's a great design. Falcon. Cool knife. I really like it. Should we leave this upside down? Let's leave it like this. We've seen the presentation side. Thank you for joining me. I like it. Yeah, I think this is definitely one to put in your collection. So watch carefully. Who knows, maybe there'll be a third drop if you didn't get in on the first and the second drop. If you don't know about MassDrop, you know, check them out online. They're always doing something. I tell you, I swear to God, I get 3 a day from MassDrop, don't you? I mean, it's just, they're killing me in my spam. But, you know, you got to watch it because you never know. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going through there. It's a really good price. So, thank you for joining me. Love Them Knives channel. Because we do. We love them knives. Follow me on Instagram. Got the link underneath. Okay? Email's down there. Link to my Instagram account is there. Check it out. I go on my Instagram, usually do pictures and little videos weeks before these things ever hit my review table. So you can see what's coming. And it's a great knife community on Instagram. Check it out because you know what we do here. We love them knives. So stay sharp.